Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here with a 24-9 college football guru, Ross Benjamin, our very own SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that college football game between the Kansas State Wildcats and the TCU Horned Frogs. Bookies right now are favoring the Horned Frogs at a -5.5 spread. Unfortunately, there is no total available for this game at the moment. How you doing this morning, Ross?
I'm doing excellent, Dax. I hope the same is for you.
I'm doing awesome, my man. All right, so you labeled this game in your article as a playoff elimination game. Now, can you actually elaborate a little bit on that one, please?
Well, yeah, each team enters this game with an identical 7-1 record, and it's highly unlikely that any of the four teams that will be vying for the national championship on New Year's Day in the 14 playoff will have two losses on the year. These teams are both on the periphery right now, with Kansas State being 9th and TCU being 7th in the latest College Football Committee playoff poll. Thus, whatever team loses this contest will probably be eliminated from consideration for that 4-team playoff, barring a bizarre sequence of events.
All right, so we definitely know that both teams are going to go at it, and they're going to go at it strong. Now, you also indicated that Kansas State is a team that has flown under the radar despite their stellar record and high national ranking. Now, can you go over that fact for us, please?
Certainly, the Kansas State Wildcats, as I alluded to earlier, 7-1 on the year. They've quietly gone about their business without much acclaim. Their only loss on the season was to the current number 3 rated team, the Auburn Tigers, in a very close 20-14 game. However, here we are on the second Saturday of November, and they have a realistic chance of contending for a national championship if they win out. But boy, it's certainly not going to be an easy task, starting with this road game against TCU. They also have remaining games on the road at Baylor, who's a number 13 team in the country, and against a very good West Virginia team in Morgantown.
All right, now, can you give us a brief analysis or an overview of what we can expect to see or what we've seen from TCU so far?
Well, the TCU Horned Frogs kept their national championship aspirations alive with a thrilling 31-30 win at West Virginia last Saturday. They kicked a winning field goal with just 4 seconds to play in that contest. This is a very explosive Horned Frogs offense that scored 30 points or more in each of their first 8 games of the year. Unlike the schedule of their upcoming opponent, Kansas State, this is the toughest game remaining on TCU's schedule. Their final 3 opponents, Kansas, Texas, and Iowa State, are a combined 7-18 so far in 2014, and those 3 teams have combined to go just 3-13 in Big 12 conference play. So this shapes up to be a huge game for TCU in regards to being a part of that Final 4 playoff format.
All right, my man. So is that enough motivation or enough for us to actually put a bet on TCU on the spread?
Well, I think so. I mean, however, you know, I like Bill Snyder. I think he's an excellent coach. He's been around forever and a day, and he does a terrific job at Kansas State. But, you know, Gary Patterson is one of the most underrated head coaches in all of college football. I have a very nice betting system here. Anytime you have a favorite of between 3.5 to 10, like TCU is, and they're coming off 2 straight wins versus conference opponents, and they're facing an opponent that's coming off 3 straight wins versus conference opponents, that favorite has gone 42-16 against the spread. That's 72.4% since 1992. That's good enough for me. I like the TCU Horned Frogs at home on Saturday, -5.5 over Kansas State.
My man, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me, and it should be good enough for everyone that's watching. Ross, as always, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing this again tomorrow.
Thanks for having me, Dax.
It's my pleasure, my man. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.